Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. In this video, we are going to see Python indexing, reverse indexing, and splicing. So, indexing is nothing but accessing elements using their positions in a sequence. So, indexing is a way to access the elements in a sequence using their positions. This sequence can be a string, it can be a list, or it can be a tuple. In this example, I am going to take a string. In upcoming videos, we also see for list and tuples. But in this example, we are going to see for string. Python follows zero-based indexing. So, zero-based indexing is nothing but first element starts with zero. Okay. So, here my string is Python programming. So, P starts with 0, Y will be 1, T will be 2, H will be 3, O will be 4, N will be 5, so on. Up to G is going to be 60. So, here to access my complete string, I am going to take the variable text. So, here the output will be original string Python programming. Complete text will be accessed. But when I want to access only a element or a character in the string, I use this indexes. So here in this print statement, you can see I want to access a character at index 0. So it will be string variable, that is here my text, square brackets, position of the character I want, that is here 0, close this square bracket. This gives me the output of P. So here I accessed my first element using this syntax. So if I want to access, here you can see in our second statement, we are going to access our character at index 3. So it will be variable, open square brackets, index number, close square brackets, text of 3. It will gives me, it returns character at index 3, that is H here. In my third print statement, I am going to use seventh index. So it is going to be text of 7. So it's going to return R. So here I have accessed individual elements in a string using their positions called indexes. So this is how I access individual elements using our index. So reverse indexing is nothing but here again. Reverse indexing is from backwards. We are accessing elements from backwards. So here indexing is from front, forward. Reverse indexing is from backwards. It starts from -1. So here G will be -1. N will be, so here G will be -1. N will be -2. I will be -3. So on up to P is going to be -70. So here you can see By reverse indexing, I am accessing my last element. That is at index -1. So it gives again text of -1 gives me last element, which is here my G. So again here text of -4 gives me here, you can see -1, -2, -3, -4. Going to be M. Next, you can see here text of -10. It will give me R. So you can count here from -1 to -10. You can go -2, -3, -4, -5, -6, -7, -8, -9, -10. Going to be R. So this is reverse index where we access elements from backwards. So next, this is indexing and reverse index. Simply accessing the elements using their positions. That these positions are called as indexes. Index. Next, we are going to see slicing. Slicing is getting a part of string, a part of sequence. Again, sequence can be string, list, or tuple. So, a part of sequence. So here, the syntax will be going to be take our string variable, that is here text, start, stop, and step. Start is nothing but where my slide should be started. It is inclusive where my slide should be started. That index number. Stop is nothing but where my slide should end. Slides ending. Index number. You have to remember here, stop is exclusive. That means it is not going to print the index number character at the index number stop. It is exclusive. Python is not going to print a character which is at index number stop here. So if I take 2 to 5, Python is only going to print from 2, 3, 4. 5 is excluded. Step is here interval between elements. So by default, step is 1. That means after every first element will be printed. That means normally in a sequence, the string will be displayed. So text of start, stop, step. Starting index, ending index. Here ending index is excluded. Interval. By default, interval is 1. No need to mention that. So here you can see I'm going to take my first six characters. Text of six. So here start is empty. That means by default start will be taken as 0. So it will be nothing but 0 to 6. This is the same as text of 0 to 6. Okay. Then what is going to do? It's going to print from 0 to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 is excluded. So it's going to print characters which are in these index positions. Nothing but Python. So here again, let's see 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sixth one is excluded. In my second statement, you can see the text of 10 to empty. So text of 10 empty. This is nothing but text of 10 to last. So up to ending by default. Where nothing is given in the stop position, it's going to take up to ending, up to last. So here, what will this statement print? So here this will print from 10 to 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. That is up to end. So it's going to be program. I mean RAM is here. This is going to be the output. Next, in our next statement, we have text 6 to 30. That means my starting index is 6, my ending is 30. Again, remember ending is excluded. So how many indexes it will print? 6 to 12. These are the indexes it's going to be print. So here the output will be program. Next, in our next statement we have taken interval. So text 2. So here my start is empty or my stop is also empty. So by default start is equals to 0 and by default end is nothing but up to last. So here interval is 2. That is my step is 2. So it's going to print every second element. So it's going to print every second element. So in this, the every second element is first. It's going to print 0, next 2, next 4, next 6, next 8, up to 16. So it's going to be P, next 0, 1, 2, T, 3, 4, O. So it's going to be like that. P, T, O. You calculate that, you will get this output. So it's going to print every second element, that is nothing but these indexes. Again, here, if I am going to take text interval as 3, so here my step is 3. So what are the indexes it's going to print? Every third element. So 0, 1, 2, 3, again 6, again 9, again 12, again 15. So it's going to print these indexes. So at the end, we have reversing the original string. So text -1 will nothing but reversing the string. That means it prints from last to first backwards. So here the text will be reversed. So here Python program will be reversed and it will print VINMMARGOTNOHTYP. This is going to be my output for the reverse string. So this is how indexing and slicing works in Python. So in brief, indexing is forward accessing of elements. Reverse indexing is backwards. Slicing is a part of sequence. So Python follows zero based indexing. Then slicing, there is start, stop, and step. Stop is excluded. Step is interval. Start, starting index. This is ending index. So this is brief. Let us execute this program and see our outputs. So I'm going to execute this program now. Let us see. Here you can see my output. At character 0 is P, character at index 0 it is P, character is P, at index 3 character is H, at index 7 character is R. You can see at index -1 it's going to give my last character, and here M and R. Again here index from 10 to last. You can see here these are first 6 characters. That means 0 to 5. Here you can see 6 to 12. That is 6 to 13 indexes. 13 is excluded. So it is up to 6 to 12. Here every second character is printed, and here you can see our string is reversed. So these are my outputs. In upcoming videos, we are going to see string methods, and then we'll see indexing and slicing in list and tuples also. So stay tuned. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching.